at T-0 when the hold downs release. Just a reminder that this is an instantaneous launch window tonight. If we have a hold for any reason, we will have to scrub for tonight, but we do have a backup window at March 5th at 1:38 a.m. Eastern Time. The Dragon team has given us the thumbs up for that the spacecraft is ready to go. The range is also green, and we're looking good. Like I said earlier, the weather is looking fantastic at the Cape for both launch and recovery. With just about 4 minutes and 30 seconds left before liftoff, let's listen into the final countdown on the launch nets.
And startback retract is starting.
RP1 bleed.
Stage 2 cradle arms are open.
AFTS final setup started. MVAC igniter purges. Stage 1 LOX load has closed out.
Strongback's at retract angle of 88.3 degrees.
FOGO bleed verification, stage 1.
Dragon chill water closeout.
Stage 2 LOX load closing out.
Ground gas closeout is starting.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
Ground gas closeout is complete.
Go for launch. Stage 2 is pressing for flight.
T-minus 30 seconds.
Stage 1 pressing for flight.
T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition, liftoff.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Okay, no problem, no. Stage 1 throttle bucket. Power and telemetry nominal.
For those of you just joining us, you are watching a live view of the Falcon 9 rocket as it ascends through the atmosphere carrying the SpaceX Dragon 2 capsule to
Vehicle
orbit.
is supersonic.
The vehicle just passed through max Q, which is the point of maximum aerodynamic pressure on the vehicle. As you can hear in the background, the excitement at SpaceX headquarters is unbelievable here.
Stage 1 throttle
Vehicle
up.
is passing through max Q.
You heard that call out from max Q on the nets. The Falcon 9 actually throttles down its 9 Merlin engines to reduce aerodynamic loads on the vehicle. It is now throttling those engines back up. Coming up at T plus 2 minutes and 35 seconds is going to be
Come back
3
in,
events in
Jill.
quick succession. The first one is going to be the main engine cutoff, or MECO. That's when the 9 Merlin 1D engines that you can see on your screen right now will cut off shortly before a stage separation at 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Shortly after that, the Merlin vacuum engine on the bottom of the second stage of the Falcon 9 will ignite in what we call second engine start, or SES. That'll be at 2 minutes and 46 seconds. So stand by for main engine cutoff, stage separation, and second engine start coming up in just about 20 seconds from now. As you can hear from the cheering here at SpaceX headquarters, we did have a successful main engine cutoff, a stage separation, and as you can see on the right-hand side of your screen, that second stage engine is currently started and accelerating Dragon towards orbit. On the left-hand side of your screen, that is a view from the first stage as it makes its way back down towards the Earth. Let's go down to Lauren and Dan for updates on that first stage recovery.
All right, so as you can just see, we lifted off. We had an awesome liftoff of stage 1, and stage 2 is burning beautifully. Stage 1 also has a secondary mission that it is performing right now, which is getting ready to come back to the drone ship and land. So stage 1 is going to execute 2 burns before landing on the drone ship. The first is the entry burn start, which is starting at T plus 7 minutes and 48 seconds approximately. That's where 3 of the M1D engines will reignite. And what that burn does is it slows down stage 1 as it re-enters the upper parts of the Earth's atmosphere. If we didn't do that, that aerodynamic re-entry heating, the aero heating would heat up stage 1 and it would potentially break it apart, so we got to slow it down. From there, stage 1 is going to coast its way back down using those grid fins to help steer it, and then it'll execute the landing burn. That's going to happen at T plus 9 minutes and 24 seconds. That's where we're going to reignite that center E9 engine to hopefully bring stage 1 down to a beautiful stop right on the drone ship.
That's right, and while all that's happening, the second stage, which you can see glowing bright here, continuing to power Dragon, it's going to continue burning until just about 9 minutes after launch. So at 8 minutes and 59 seconds is where it's targeted to cut off. down to a single engine, but that one providing a little over 200,000 pounds of thrust to carry Dragon through the upper parts of Earth's atmosphere. Not as much resistance to fight against once you're up this high. And it's going to get Dragon into that initial orbit, and it's still going to be a couple hundred kilometers beneath the station, and then it'll be turned over to thrusters on Dragon once it separates from that second stage to then begin the chase down of the orbiting laboratory. But 5 minutes, 11 seconds and counting past launch. All the calls so far indicating nominal performance. So we're continuing to see great stuff so far from both stages of Falcon 9.
Okay, we're hearing that MVAC is performing nominally. It's looking good on power. Temperatures are good. And stage 1 continues to come back nominally, and look over there on the left on your screen. You see that picture of Ripley in that 0G indicator.
That's right. Keep an eye out as long as we have the view. As soon as Dragon's separated and it's essentially then in its free flight mode, you're going to see that little planet Earth start to float up. So keep an eye out once we separate Dragon in just a couple of minutes from now. 6 minutes past launch.
Trajectory continues to be nominal on stage 2. Still have about 2.5 more minutes left of this burn, at which point MVAC will shut down. We're just under a minute away from that entry burn on stage 1 that I mentioned before. Second stage burn continues to burn nominally.
That's right, we're over 7 minutes since that liftoff. Feels like it was 30 seconds ago. Continuing to carry Dragon up. It's going to make it to that initial orbit after it separates. The separation coming about a minute after that second stage cutoff.
Stage 2 propellant tank pressures are looking good. The burn continues to be healthy. Now coming up in about 10 seconds, that entry burn is going to start. Hope we'll have onboard video and you'll be able to watch. Let's listen in on the call outs.
Stage 1 FTS is safe.
Stage 1 entry burn has started.
Look at that flame. It's just 3 M1D engines reigniting. Burn is going to continue on for about another 18 or so seconds.
So a little back-to-back action now as we see stage 1 coming back down towards Earth, stage 2 still making its way up into outer space. The Dragon still nestled on top, getting ready.
Stage 1 entry burn is shut down.
There's the end of that stage 1 shutdown.
Okay, so stage 1 is going to continue to coast its way down using those grid fins for attitude control and steering.
Next
And in just
milestone,
under a
see
minute.
Steership barrel.
That's right. It's coming up in about 10 seconds. Impact's throttling down for SECO.
Stage 1 is
And we have had a successful shutdown. Then back. Right. Stage 1 landing is supposed to start. At the start of that burn, stage 1 will be traveling at 275 meters per second. That single engine burn is going to bring that from 275 to 0.
We did just hear that stage 1 landing burn has started.
All right, let's see if we get it. vehicle will now undergo its safety procedures. The recovery team will make sure it's strapped down and will make its way back to now. So there's still a lot more to go here. We have drag separation. Let's go back to Tom for your area to cover that next big milestone.
Wow, what a landing. Coming up very shortly in just about 20 seconds here. The Dragon spacecraft is going to be separating from the top of the Falcon 9 rocket. Separation should be occurring around 11 minutes and 5 seconds. Just about now. Let's wait for Dragon.
Separation should confirm.
And there it is. You're looking at a view from the top of the second stage of the Falcon 9 rocket. And hard to make out, shadow out of here, that is the Dragon 2 spacecraft flying in space for the first time after a successful separation. This is a great day for everyone here in space and NASA. So let's go back to Gary Johnson and see how they're going over there. It's kind of crazy over here. How much do you keep over there, Gary?
Thanks, Tom. We were definitely enjoying hearing some of the cheers from you guys. You can actually kind of see behind us. We got quite a number of viewers here in the International Space Station Flight Control. Very exciting time. Now they're waving. So this is for us here in Mission Control Houston. This is just beginning. Now that Dragon is in orbit, we have just over a day until Dragon is scheduled to dock to the International Space Station. There's a lot of milestones to get through. The crew have been again reviewing their procedures, getting ready for some of those moments, again monitoring the approach and even performing some commands while the Dragon is close enough. But again, there's a lot of work to do. We have docking scheduled for 6 a.m. tomorrow. We'll continue to monitor Dragon during that time. In the meantime, we'll toss to Lauren and Dan to witness some of these final milestones of Dragon now that it is in orbit. Back to you.
Thank you, Gary.
Right now, Tom mentioned is going to be opening that's going to expose guide navigation control centers and the docking mechanism. And pretty soon, Dragon can actually keep that series of burns gradually raise it up, align more closely with the International Space Station.
Overview recap. We had a successful launch of Stage 1 and Dragon, of course. We landed Stage 1 on a drone ship, had video the whole way down. You got to check that out. Dragon has separated, activated, and is now on its mission. So on behalf of SpaceX and NASA, thank you for watching today's broadcast. Thank you for your interest in the mission. And a big thank you to the Eastern Range for helping make today's launch possible.
Dragon's mission obviously far from over. It's going to spend the next day or so on its way to the space station. It's going to arrive on dock just before 6 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, and it's going to spend 5 days at that. To get there, it's going to begin that series of phasing burns to raise its orbit just beneath the space station, which will begin that slow and steady approach to docking.
We'll be broadcasting Dragon's arrival and docking live on SpaceX.com and NASA TV. Our coverage will begin at 3:30 a.m. Eastern Time, so be sure to follow SpaceX and NASA's social media for real-time updates. Thank you again for watching, and hopefully you'll join us for docking.